Good morning, students. As you all are aware that we are held here to conduct debate competition, and you all are here for debate competition. Class 11th performance is over. As it was clear that what will be your content, again I am reminding you that the approach of our scientists during the COVID pandemic was sufficient or not, isn't it? So, though the topic is clear to you, as you have divided yourself into groups A and B, you people, you are in favor, you are in against, isn't it? So, you have to keep your views, okay, scientifically, and you have to keep your views authentically. Got it? Okay. Let's start. Yes.
Good morning, sir. I am Parth Tiwari. I study in class 11th, and I'm in favor of the notion that our country's approach towards the pandemic was sufficient. As we all know, India reached 500 COVID cases around the time of 24th March. That's when our Prime Minister announced the national lockdown, which consisted of 4 phases, which ended on 31st of May. Then from 1st June, we were put into Unlock 1, and after that, right now we have Unlock 9 in the month of February. And since then, we have been able to deal with this pandemic with great success. As a country which has a very large population density and the second most populated country in the world, India has only contracted 11 million COVID cases, which is not even a percent of the population that we have. And the deaths have merely been 160,000 or 1.6 lakhs, which is 0.0001% of our current population. Because of these stats, we can come to a conclusion that our country has been successful in dealing with this pandemic. Currently, the vaccination process is going on. As we know, from 16th of January, the frontline workers and doctors are being given the COVID vaccine produced by the Bharat Biotech in association with ICMR. And from 1st of March, the second phase of vaccination will start for the people who are above the age of 60 and also those who are above the age of 45.
So, whatever content and data, it was suggested by him. Although we all are aware about such data, so were these data sufficient or there was something else which you want to say here against of it?
Good morning, I am Abhirita Srivastava of class 11th. Studying in class 11th. Today, I am going to speak against the topic. Ironically, when the whole world was in the terror of this pandemic, so was India, being a very big country. Our Prime Minister started the lockdown on 24th of March, which resulted in stopping the pandemic a bit. But here we only talk about the people who we know, who are basically registered. We know that the cases were low, but are we talking about those people who are not registered in India, who are not registered, those who died without any medication? We have not talked about it. And there are a lot many people like that. So how can we say that the scientific approach was good? How can we say that it was sufficient? The cases increased after the lockdown. As soon as the lockdown was open, the cases started increasing exponentially. The cases not just in the middle class increased, but they also increased outside. Here from outside, what I mean is the people who we don't know about, who are not registered in India. We know that every citizen is registered, and there are a lot many who are not yet registered. Moving ahead with the topic, I would say that when the elections came, the cases decreased. What can we say about that? That just for a little bit of time, people got people got a bit secure, a bit more known, and after that, again the cases increased. Again, when we come to the Diwali condition, that means October, November. Again, at that time the cases increased. So the cases decreased. So what can anyone say about that? That again, when the shopping was to be done, when it's the major time, when the things are bought, people got safe. People started being more secure. secure, and then after that again the cases increased naturally with a lot of increase. After that, I'd like to say that while the tests were going in the starting, it took a lot of time to get a test done. It took a lot of time to get the report. Whether it was correct or not, it was also not known. Many a times you have known that the reports have been converted. We have heard the cases. And what about the conditions of hospital? Even in Indore itself, the conditions of hospitals have been very bad. Patients have been treated very badly. There have been lack of resources, and the condition is obviously related to the science. The scientific approach would have been better. The condition would not have gone bad. There was a time when India was giving more than 1 lakh cases a day. What can we say about that? There's nothing to be said. And moving ahead with the vaccine, which started from 16th of January, as we all know, the vaccine which was made by India, it didn't give very good results. The results which were there were not very much in agreement what they should be. That's why the people are not having vaccines. Even the frontline workers, the doctors, not every one of them is agreed to have the vaccine. So how can we say the scientific approach was correct? If the scientific approach was correct and sufficient, then why is not everyone willing to take the vaccine which we have made in our India? Why is not every Indian citizen willing, Indian frontline worker willing to take that vaccine? Why are we sending vaccine outside instead of first giving to our own people? Why are outside people first having it before Indian citizens? That should be the questions on the scientific approach. That's all I have to say about the topic. Thank you.
Okay, so whatever topics which were said here by Avirati, these all were nice, fantastic. She has raised her views that we were not in a fixed panorama for the scientifically as well as politically also we were not as strong as we should have been. Now, what do you want to say, Rakshit? Rakshit, what do you want to say about it, whatever content were raised by Avirati? Yes.
My name is Rakshit Sharma. I am speaking for the motion. As my friend Avirati said, it's fine, but we are talking about scientific approaches. So how can she say about political approaches and talking about those unregistered those vaccines? She blamed the vaccine. So why should the outside countries accept our vaccine if it was bad? It was not successful. So all these thinkings are spreading only rumors in people that our vaccine is not good. It is very good. It is very successful. Some minor side effects are only fever and cough. That's not very serious. So we can say that our vaccine is very good. And talking about that, we are giving vaccines to other countries so as to build relationship with them, so that in our hard times they will also help us. Suppose a war breaks out, so they will help us in overcoming the war. So that's all the points I would like to say.
Was in full favor of that the scientific approach which were taken, all were correct as per him. Now what do you think about it? Divyansh, what do you want to say against of it?
My name is Divyansh and I am against the topic. If we are scientifically sufficient, we would not have to lock down the country and not brought economy of our country on hold. Talking about vaccines, if it would have been safe, then why so lots of vaccine being wasted? Where scientifically approach is working, that's all.
Good points were raised by Divyansh, as he's saying that when vaccines were sufficient and whatever scientific approach it was sufficient, then why we are facing such problems? So, do you agree with these statements?
No, sir, I don't agree with this statement. As he said that we would not have had to lock down if our scientific approach was correct. He's wrong, sir. This virus appeared out of nowhere. We can't do anything about it except face it with a lockdown. since it's contagious and it spreads by physical contact, we have to make sure that people don't come in contact. So that's why lockdown was introduced. And about the economy, we are currently talking about the scientific approach. We don't need to bring economy and politics into this. We have to focus on what our country did in the field of science, such as vaccines, lockdowns, and the safety measures, not the political and economic approaches. And as you said, the vaccine is so useful, then why is it being wasted? I haven't read any news about the vaccines being wasted. They are either being transported to other countries as a measure to help them and improve the relationship between our country and their country, and the others are being given to the frontline workers and doctors. And the second phase of vaccination will begin from 1st March, so I don't think our vaccines are being wasted. And you're saying that our scientific approach is not working. You are absolutely wrong. Our scientific approach is working, and the biggest fact is that our country is the second largest populated country in the world. And even though it is only seventh largest in area, and with the population density of UP and Bihar, we are very lucky that only 11 million cases are there. Otherwise, if lockdown wasn't initiated, then who knows how many cases we would have had and how many more fatal deaths. Now that I've contradicted your points, do you have any questions?
Against your points, I would like to say that if you say about having this 11 million cases, again I come to my beginning point, that what about the people who are not registered? What will you like to say about them? How many cases does those people have? We haven't talked about it at any time. And moving ahead with the topic of, you said vaccines are starting from 1st March for the general people. So how many of those people are ready to take vaccines? Just go out and ask. Many people will refuse about it. And if you say that we are bringing politics in between, if we live in a country where politics is the basis of our life, so how not is the politics included in everything we are talking about? Everywhere we have corruption and politics. So how not in this COVID condition? Moving ahead, you said that the lockdown was useful. The lockdown was not useful because the cases were still increasing at that time also. People were hiding that they are not having COVID. What about the people who were hiding? Why were they hiding? Because they knew that the cost of the treatment that is given, it is very much, and what's the condition of the hospital. If you talk about the condition of the hospitals, people were not told that their family members are dead. The dead bodies were treated very badly, and even the resources were less. Many a times it happened that they were not even seen properly. If a person with COVID went to one hospital, he was sent to another and then to another. What about that? We didn't have complete resources for this condition. We didn't know how to handle when the people got a lot more than they should be. That's all I would like to say. Thank you.
Now Avinati mentioned politics again, and she said that politics is the basis of our country. I mean, we can't do anything about politics. We're just normal people. All we can do is vote and choose our representative in the parliament. Now coming to the point of hospitals, she said that the conditions of hospitals were bad. Well, I mean, you can't expect anything else. We don't have many hospitals considering the size of our population. And majority of the cases that were put in the hospital, they were very serious. So they had no choice but to deny those who don't have such serious symptoms, but those who can be put in quarantine at their own homes. The government built multiple quarantine centers, schools, and other buildings that were empty during this lockdown period were converted into quarantine centers, so that our country can cope up with the problem of this newfound virus. And she said that people are scared to take the vaccine. It is because she is spreading these false rumors, just like those people who are saying that the vaccine is not effective. When we have proven effects that the vaccine is effective, and people are only experiencing minor side effects such as headache and fever, which go away within a day or two. And coming to the last point, that she said that there's no way that our scientific approach was correct. It's just wrong. Our scientific approach was perfect. she is thinking like we shouldn't have brought lockdown, we shouldn't have done that, and she said that lockdown was inefficient. When the study proves that by 6th of April, the cases which would have doubled daily were brought down to only doubling every 6 days, and by 18th April they were brought down to doubling every 8 days. Considering that people went out even though there was lockdown, many people didn't follow the rules, this rate was brought down very low. And finally, we have to consider the fact that our country is very large, and after all these parameters, we have to just agree on the point that our scientific approach was perfect and that we have dealt with this virus pretty much completely, and all that's needed to do is take the vaccine at your turn and you will be safe from this virus. Thank you.